some little miscellaneous things. The wig caps. My friend Sarah is going to be wearing a wig for Susie's cosplay. She has really thick hair, and what I learned is that you can kind of layer using the mesh kind of wig caps and then the regular kind, like the stocking cap kind. And then these are just like a little cheap Korean like wig stand. But yeah, I like these because they have like instructions in the back. They make it really easy. Nope, there's no. The wig's not here yet, but if it gets here before I put the video up, I'll insert some photos, a video of something, maybe me putting it on, showing you how I put it on, and a video of how to put on a wig, stuff like that. If not, you can always check out my Twitter or my Instagram. My Twitter is @PureCisco. My Instagram is @TheGoldenArtist. But here are my shoes for Susie. These are just some creepers, black and white. I can't remember them exactly, but they're just tuck creepers. But yeah, I also ordered a pair that look a lot like these, but they're the tennis shoe version, because big thing where these little cons always have like a pair of flats or tennis shoes, just comfortable pairs of shoes that you can walk around in and just be comfortable. Especially if it's your first time going, because these are what Sarah will be wearing, and she's never been to a convention, and I just want to make sure she's nice and comfy and having a good time. And to go with the shoes, I just got these cute little hot dog socks, because no Susie, hot dogs, duh. I just thought it'd be a cute little detail. It was actually originally supposed to be for the Sans cosplay that we were going to do, but I couldn't pass them up, and they were just so cute, and I just figured I could make it work for Susie. And then for a cool little detail for the Susie and Dan cosplay, I was able to get drawstring backpacks with the KKG logo. It's not the exact logo, but it's definitely one of the more well-known artists. I got them off Redbubble. And then for Dan, I got a spoofy backpack. I don't know what it is. Spoofy is just, it's one of the jokes that has just always made me laugh the hardest in Game Grumps. So I had to immortalize that. So I got a spoofy backpack for my Dan, and I got KKG for the Susie. So then to go with the backpack, I got Sarah KKG tights or leggings or whatever you call them. I don't know the difference, but I guess leggings because they're thicker. No, they've got the matching design. Then of course for our Mark Friday, I had to get Sarah the classic Mark Friday t-shirt. I have one as well that I'll be wearing for mine. We haven't decided exactly what we're going to be doing. I'm not sure if like one of us is going to be Mark and the other one's Darkiplier, or if one is going to be Warstash and the other is Darkiplier, or if one is Mark and one is Warstash. We don't know yet. We haven't really decided, but it's very flexible either way because I have key pieces for like any of the three. So it's just going to depend what Sarah wants to do. And our first day at Vidcon is going to be, of course, Indigo Day in honor of Daniel, who passed away last September. I wanted to do an homage to one of my favorite videos that I first found them from, and it was the Opinion Minions and Factual Factoids basic rap battle. I can't remember the name exactly, but I just have always loved that video, and then when Mark was in it and Grayson was in it, and it still makes me laugh to this day. So a bunch of my friends and I are all going to be either Opinion Minions or Factual Factoids. I think I'm going to be a Factual Factoid, but I have both shirts just in case. I kind of had the idea of maybe splitting them at the seams and then sewing them together so I could have both and just like flip around and do the other. I just don't have the time for that though, because again that means I'd have to like sit and then pull out the stitches and then resew them or do it sloppily, and I don't want to do it sloppily. I want to do it nice. I think in the future though, I would definitely, maybe for Vidcon next year, undo the seams and then redo them as a double-sided shirt. I don't know, I'll just find a way to do that eventually, because that's an idea that I do like, and I do want to see that happen. This is my Warstash jacket, obviously. It's just a regular pinstripe jacket, what is it called? Candy striper, I think is what it's called. Red and white jacket. Thankfully it has pockets. I don't even think Mark's had pockets, so it makes me really happy that this one does, because anybody would know, if you're into cosplay, like, having a costume that doesn't have pockets is like the most annoying thing ever, and I know eventually, like, when I get to the point of like making a costume, I will find any way to like sew in an internal pocket just so I can have like my phone on me. I don't like having it in my bag when I'm in conventions and stuff because you know you can in your bag and take something. It's better safe than sorry. But yeah, here's the jacket. It's just really lightweight, and I still don't know if we're gonna use it or not. If not, Warstash is still a very near and dear character to my heart. I even have the exact same Derringer pistol that was used in the video. So, and this is always gonna be Warstash to me. Like the red and white jacket, the top hat, the goofy, just from the net affair basically. I don't really like the redesign with the yellow shirt. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like those colors. It just, he was also pantsless, so I'm not sure how well I could pull that off at a convention, or if I could do that without getting in trouble. Yeah. And I have the little shirt I was gonna get for Susie was more of a button-up blouse, like sleeveless button-up blouse. But the website I was going to get it off has been sold out for about 3 months now. So I just went ahead and got from the same website, ModCloth, Death Before Decaf, because we all know Susie is a coffeeholic, much like myself. But I just thought it was very cute, it's very lightweight, and it's still black, it's still kind of gothic looking. I thought it still suits her very well. And I don't know if everyone can see this. Actually, this up. So yeah, just a very basic black pleated skirt. There, hopefully you can see with a little more contrast. It's just a very basic, like mid-thigh pleated black skirt that I thought would go well, especially because the tights have a little bit more of an elaborate design, and the backpack and the Mortimer jacket. I think it just kind of helps tone down the outfit, keep it a little more simple, a little more clean. Also, that bow, I almost forgot, that goes with Warstash. Red and white bow. I love it. I love wearing it when I do Warstash. And I might do that bow with Susie. I'm not sure. It's just popping up. It's nice. And last but not least, we just have little few things that I've gotten together so far. Just little detail things. Like I got a little small deer that I'm going to carry around for Danny because he loves deer. Maybe carry that around for we have a friend named Holly and we have a friend named Susie just because it's animals and I love stuff like that. I don't know. I just thought it was a cute little detail. And of course, as I'm a stickler for the small things, I have cell phone cases for every outfit. So if I do darker plier, I have this one, obviously, because of graphic language, and it's just kind of snarky and stuff like that. For Game Grumps, I got this really great one off Redbubble. It's one of my favorite designs I found on there. Granted, it's old because it doesn't have Kevin or Brian or any of them. It just has the basic crew, Tin Man being Aaron, to Man being John. Which kind of helps because we do just kind of have a basic crew of people with us for Vidcon. So, because like everyone on here, with the exception of John, we have someone being them. So, it's kind of cool. And then, for, our boys, the blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. For Syndigo Day, I obviously have this one. I'm hopefully going to meet Matt and Ryan. I don't know what their plans are. I don't know if they're going to be behind the scenes like Mark does, or if they're going to walk around. Hopefully they walk around, because I got this so they could sign it, and I'd really just let them use them. Just like that. Show you cosplay. And then for Disney Day, I'm going to be Hades, and for now, I don't have any of the cosplay stuff, with the exception of, shoes and jeans, because they're just going to be normal clothes for me. Things like Danny and Hades and Syndigo and Mark, I'm just going to have plain black jeans or ripped jeans. I have like 3 or 4 different pairs of just ripped jeans that are black. So I think I'll just do different variations for each one. Just super simple, and then just plain black bands on my platform lace-up bands. Just very simple, part of my personal fashion and part of my personal wardrobe. Same with Danny clothes. I'm just going to wear a rush shirt of mine and my running shoes, which I need to find. I'm pretty sure I have them here. I don't think I left them in Texas. Hopefully I didn't. I really don't want to have to buy running shoes just for this. And then I have a green military jacket that I'm going to wear for Dan. But for Disney Day, I'm going to be Hades from Hercules. So I got a cell phone case. Too much details. And I'm even dyeing my hair. I was originally going to do a darker blue like that, but I've been really loving my hair blonde lately, and the last time I bleached or lightened my hair from that color, it damaged my hair really badly. So I'm going to be dyeing it like a softer blue like this. I'm also going to be dyeing it for the Danny cosplay, like not just the Hades one. I don't really recommend people dyeing their hair for cosplays. It's just, I'm a cosmetology student, so I have easier access to more gentle chemicals and treatments and haircuts and things like that, so I can maintain my hair a lot easier and, for nothing basically. But yeah, that's all for now. That's just a small update of what I've got so far. I have ordered everything. There was only one thing that I had to end up changing. Oh, two things actually, now that I think about it. There was, I had to switch the headband that I was going to use for Susie. The seller just took the listing down. It wasn't even sold, and then the shop wasn't even open anymore, and I was like, okay, that's not sketchy. But that's just one of the hard things about buying from Etsy, is that it's just up to the seller's, choice. And then again, there was a seller. I was gonna buy I think it's called like a bolero shrug or something like that. It's like what dancers wear. Like if you've seen, it's basically just sleeves, and then there's like a strap cloth in the back. There's just like a strap cloth in the back, and I was gonna wear that under like all the t-shirts that I'm gonna be wearing because I have tattoos. I just actually got a new tattoo on my shoulder and on my back and on my forearm, or not my forearm, my right there. See, I got a new tattoo right there. And I know it's not like a it's not like a no-no to have like tattoos and then the cosplay is something and it's like, oh, but they don't really have that, and it's like, especially because I'm gonna be cosplaying as real people basically. It's just something I felt more comfortable doing, just so I kind of look more the part. Even though, I mean, I have hand tattoos and I just got a bunch more. But I mean, like, all these are video game related, so a lot of the people I'm cosplaying as a lot of the people I'm cosplaying as are gamers, so I mean it suits them to a certain extent. I don't know, I can kind of fudge it that way. But actually the one I just got on my shoulder right here is a Rush tattoo, and it actually goes down my side with what are they called, like marionette controls. And it's supposed to be based off the Farewell to Kings album and the Clockwork Angels album from Rush, which are two of my favorite albums from them. And it's actually funny that, like, one of my friends pointed out, they're like, oh, well, that goes perfect because you're gonna be Dan. And I'm like, oh, that didn't really dawn on me until after I got this done. I was like, oops. But actually something funny, my friends and I realized we all picked people that were a lot alike. Like, I'm a lot like Dan, and like, I love to read, like he was actually just talking about this on an episode. He likes to read physical books, like, e-readers and stuff like that, and I don't like e-readers either. I like a physical book. Like, I still have a bookshelf and everything, and like, I still read textbooks and things like that instead of going online, because it's one of those things too, it's like, you don't know what you can trust online, so I'd rather read from a textbook and learn facts. I don't know. But, like, we have, like, the same taste in music and stuff like that. This is gonna sound kind of weird that I know this stuff, but a funny little fact too, he's mentioned in the past that, like, and I only know this too because, like, I've been rewatching Game Grumps and stuff like that lately. He has said that he has tried very hard not to have a Jersey accent, and I actually did the same thing when I was a kid when it came to, like, coming from Texas. I tried really hard not to talk with a Texan accent because, like, everybody always thinks Texans are stupid, Southerners. But I just thought it was kind of funny we're both like that. But, like, Nisa is gonna be Barry, and they're so much alike. They're very creative, design-oriented, very sweet, cute people, and they love kawaii things, they love anime, and they love actually, now that I think of it, they both have very unique tastes in music. They're both very well dressed, and they actually have very similar fashion sense. It's really funny because I showed her pictures of Barry, and she's like, I'm pretty sure I have a lot of those clothes. And our friend Kathy is going to be Erin, and she's so much like him. Like, she's the rage gamer out of all of us. I mean, she's not as ragey as Erin. I don't think anybody is as angry as Erin. But she loves kawaii things. She loves anime. She loves Splatoon, or however you say it. And she loves Sailor Moon, and she loves Hello Kitty, and she's a lot like Erin. And then our friend Chewy, who's from Scotland, is going to be our Ross, which I actually didn't even realize is hilarious, because she's our one of our foreign friends who's going to be the foreign grump, and she's got a Scottish accent, and I just thought it was really funny that she's going to be our Ross. But she's a digital artist like Ross, and she's a little evil like Ross. I mean, not as sadistic as Ross, but I don't think anybody can be sadistic like Ross. You know, my friend, like I've said, Sarah is going to be Susie, who I really realized in the last few weeks, she's so much like Susie. She's such a independent and strong person, and just very self-sufficient, and very dignified and graceful. And the best way I can describe both of them, and I've actually described Susie this way a lot, is they're both badass bitches without being bitches. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone who's real tough, real savvy, but they're not, you know, bitchy people. They're still good people at heart, and I love people like that, and I guess that's why Sarah's my best friend, and that's why I love Susie so much. But you know, and then our friend next is gonna be Kevin, which he's kind of our little quiet outsider. He's the baby of the group too, he's the youngest one of us all, I think. And our friend Carson's gonna be our Holly. She's real sweet and real sing-songy like Holly, and just real lovable, and just real in tune with nature, but then she's got that kind of gothic underside. It's really cool. I don't know how we did it, but we ended up picking people that were so much alike. I'm really upset though that we didn't end up getting a Brian. We have no one. We have no one who wanted to be Brian. We have nobody that could be Vernon or could be Katie, and just I don't know. I kind of would have been really happy because it's only 3 people that we were missing that we didn't end up getting. But yeah, like I said, I've ordered everything. I even got a special item that when it gets here, I will maybe record something with it. I think probably what I'll do is I'll show it off when I get the wig, because it may have something to do with it. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day, week, month, and year. You deserve it. Bye.